over the St. Louis Blues. Yes, your Chicago Blackhawks go into St. Louis and defeat the Blues. Yes, screw the Blues, and I was actually at the game, and what a game it was. I was sitting 5 rows away from the glass, behind the net. The Hawks shot twice, and a lot of the action came there for the Hawks scoring goals. And it was a lot of fun seeing the Hawks chase Jordan Bennington and seeing the NHL debut and career first win on number 30, Jaxson Stauber, for your Chicago Blackhawks. This was a great win for your Blackhawks, continuing a little bit of a hot streak as of right now. This is a good run by the Hawks, going 6 out of 7 games in this run now, winning their third in a row versus St. Louis this time around. This was a good effort. Well, let's just say it. It was a good effort. The Hawks, honestly, probably shouldn't have won this game. They played hard enough to win it, though. They out-hit, they out-checked, they did everything right in the defensive zone, and they were able to get credited for goals and chasing the clown of Jordan Bennington. It's always nice to see that clown get knocked out of the game, because he's honestly probably the most hated player in the league. He's an idiot, and it's always nice to see that hothead get chased. So let's look at the stats of the game, shall we? Shots on net per period, 3 to 11 in the first period for St. Louis. 8 to 11 for St. Louis in the second, 7 to 10 for St. Louis in the third. Total shots on net, 18 to 32. And the Hawks had 5 goals. Chasing Jordan Bennington was key. They also had a shorthanded goal in that segment. Hawks went 0 for 2 on the power play. St. Louis went 1 for 4. Face-off percentage, 48% to the Hawks, 52% to St. Louis. And let's get into the goals of the game, shall we? In the first period, St. Louis was controlling the puck and keeping the Hawks in the defensive zone. But later on into the period, 10 minutes exactly at 10:27 in the first period, and it was a good passing play. It happens. Hawks go on the lead, scored by number 17, Jason Dickinson. His 5th goal of the season, assisted by number 24, Sam Lafferty. And number 4, Steph Jones. This goal was a great pass from Jones to Lafferty, and Laffy sends it across over to Dickey, and Dickey beats Bennington. It's 1-0 Hawks. That was the side of the Hawks where I was sitting, and it was a great passing play where I was sitting. Then later on, the Hawks get a goal shorthanded, and they capitalized shorthanded. At 13:20 in the first period, scored by number 24, Sam Lafferty. Assisted by number 17, Jason Dickinson. Shorthanded goal by Sam Lafferty and assisted by Dickinson. Hawks are up 2-0, and that was the second shot of the game for your Chicago Blackhawks. This goal was a nice setup for the Hawks. They get on the rush, go on an attack. Laffy gets another shorthanded tally for his total of 3 this season now, and the Hawks now have a total of 5 shorthanded goals this year. Nice one by Laffy, and it's 2-0 Hawks. That 2-0 lead takes it into the first period of play. But in that first period of play, Jaxson Stauber saw a lot of pucks, and he made a lot of good, timely saves early and often, and leading to the Hawks having confidence in him, and we go into the second period of play up by 2. And at the 2-minute mark in the second period, the Hawks add to their tally, and it's by number 52, Reese Johnson. His 4th goal of the season, assisted by number 43, Colin Blackwell. And number 58, Mackenzie Entwistle to give the Hawks a 3-0 lead. This goal was a great play by the Hawks. The Hawks get into the offensive zone. They move the puck well. Blackwell gets it over to Reese Johnson, who beats Callie Rosen into the crease, and he redirects it into the net past Bennington. Hawks up 3-0. But the Blues get a power play right after. And on this power play, they score at 2:54 in the second period. Jordan Kyrou scores his 22nd of the season, assisted by Shin and Folk. This goal was a breakdown by the Hawks in the defensive zone. On the PK, Kyrou gets the puck and dekes through, opens up the 5-hole a little bit on Stauber. It's 4-1 lead for the Hawks. No, it's a 3-1 lead for the Hawks, because right after this goal by Kyrou, the Hawks answer at 3:59 in the second period, scored by number 89, Andreas Othanasiou. His 10th of the season, assisted by number 17, Jaxson Dickinson. And number 41, Isaac Billups, to make it a 4-1 lead. Hawks regain their lead back over St. Louis. Nice play by the Hawks, and they continue to press. Later on, Phillips gets into a fight, and then St. Louis gains some momentum. They score again at 13:12 in the second period. Ivan Barbashev scores his 7th of the season. Kyrou and Thomas on the apples. It's a 4-2 game. And that 4-2 game goes into the third period, where St. Louis was trying to press the Hawks. But the Hawks were answering hard and trying to get their lead up higher. But at 9:15 in the third period, Nick Leddy with his first of the season, assisted by Parenko and Barbashev, to make it a 4-3 game. It's a 1-goal game. Stauber looks strong. The Hawks just had a defensive zone letdown, and the Hawks are up by a goal. And going later on at 16:01 in the third period, great tic-tac goal action happened and it's by number 13, Max Domi. His 14th of the season, assisted by number 90, Tyler Johnson, and number 88, Patrick Kane, to make it a 5-3 Hawks win! Hawks win in St. Louis. This was a big win against an arch rival, and the winning continues. The Hawks are playing good, and they're getting the talent to play, and they're playing smart and getting the success. This is nice to see. Down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were on tonight's action. This was a fun game to be at. If you were at the game, let me know. If you weren't, let me know how it was on TV. It was a great game. And thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, screw the Blues.